happened with the leg last year? What was the deal?
I know some of the guys were just like, after practice, just talks and everything, and we're just chilling, and then somebody do something, and we just mess around and just like chase each other, but not seriously. Yeah. And like I saw a locker. Well, I didn't actually see it. The locker was open, a drawer of the locker, and I like ran into it. And I didn't see it. It had this big giant like gash in my leg. I needed like 50 stitches in it. It was a crazy scar. It was like about this wide in my leg, so it was crazy.
Do you still have the scar?
I do have the scar, but I don't know if I can. Really
I'm not asking you to take a picture. When that happened, were you like, oh my God, like, what did I do? The coaches are gonna kill me. What?
Yeah, that was my everything you just said was my thought. Like I was like, oh, like I really messed up. I think we were playing Rutgers that week too, so it was right after practice, and I know we prepared heavily for Rutgers, and I was ready, and then like. I had stitches that night, because it was like bleeding like crazy, and then realized I couldn't play for 2 weeks. It was like very, very upsetting because I felt like I was on the right path, but yeah, I love the results, like I said.
What was the first conversation like after that with either Coach Jay or Coach Giano or Coach Meyer?
They were all relieved because like at the time I didn't know how serious it was because I saw like my veins, I saw like a little bit of my bone, the fat was hanging out my leg. It was just like a deep cut, but like. It's so crazy because I didn't tear anything, I didn't hurt anything. I have all feeling in my leg, like I feel fine. Like I feel like nothing happened at all.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was just, I should wake up. Yeah, it was just blood on my leg, just everywhere.
Oh my God. And it was the left leg?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Crazy, man. So, what is it? I know you've talked a lot about just the kind of year you had, and it feels like you did what you wanted to do this year. What is it that you wanted to improve at the most? Was it pass rush? Was it run defense? Was it just technique? Was it understanding the game? What did you really want to get after?
Kind of all aspects, really. Just, I guess heavily was just the run and pass game, because I wanted to do more than just somebody say I can pass rush, and that proving I can pass rush with results. So, and then with the run game, I felt like I was more stagnant this year in the run game than before.
And I know this is a decision that a lot of guys like you have to deal with in a bowl. And I know you had said you're playing. We know obviously you're here, you're playing.
Yeah.
But can you just take us inside that decision? Because, Denzel made a decision last year. A lot of guys around the country made decisions. And it seems it's absolutely a legitimate decision for anybody with first-round talent that you have to at least consider. What was the thought process like for you? Because certainly there's a lot of factors that go into it, right?
Yeah. I thought about my pros and my cons, of course. Knowing that me not playing, I have a very high chance of not getting hurt for the next level. But I gotta just thought to myself, well, I can't do what everybody else wants me to do. I know a lot of people in my family, in my corner, didn't want me to play in this game, and I felt like, I'm a person that loves football and love playing the game, and especially love playing with these group of guys. Like, I couldn't just let myself just sit there and just watch. So I just wanted to play and be a part of what we all started from the beginning. We all had a plan, we all had a goal. And I feel like if I was in the playoffs, I'd be playing, so why not play in the Rose Bowl?
But it was, but can you see the other side? Like when
I'm definitely not knocking anybody. I definitely fully understand why you wouldn't play in this game. It's not much like end goal. It's not like you're going to the national championship after this. It's just like you kind of play in the Rose Bowl, which is a great bowl to play in, but I do got to think of myself. But playing in this game, I'm thinking about myself, and I feel like I can still show more on film too.
What is there? Do you think? Excuse me. What is there? Do you think you need to show to get to that next level? You have to show.
Nothing specific. I feel like each game you have on film is another chance to show, especially against a good team. They're another good team, and then you playing against another good team, and you kind of play well. It can show your abilities.
We've asked you practically nothing about Washington. I think you're playing. We haven't even talked about it.
No.
What do you talk about when you guys talk about this game? What really jumps out to you? What's of interest to you when you look at Washington?
I see a team that really relies on their running backs to really get them going. I see number 9. He's really, I guess, the kickstarter for their team. That's what it seems like from my point of view, and he's really talented, especially the rest of their backs. I think 25 or something, 25 or 26 too. They're also really good, especially the quarterback. Their O-line, they seem two work really good together. I think the player that sticks out to me is the center. He seems like he's the key guy for the O-line.
With Dre'Mont, 2 years ago, Washington and Ohio State were the two teams that lost in the playoff semifinals, and neither of you guys were particularly close in either game. Just when you are a team, and here we are, you know, Washington and Ohio State are both great programs. You're back in a great bowl. What was that like in 16? When you go to the playoff, that's a great accomplishment. You're in the Final Four, but then you don't play very well. It's not a very close game. Was that hard to get over? How did this program deal with that? And do you view that in the end like as a positive? Hey, we made the playoff, or is it more like, oh man, we just didn't play very well?
No, we didn't show up to play at all. I mean, we couldn't move the ball. I mean, defense we got worn down. Yeah, it just sucked. You can't really take that as a positive because we lost so bad, and I guess you kind of just find the ways to recover. I mean, you kind of change your practice regimen a little bit. I mean, maybe we went too hard, maybe we didn't go hard enough. You gotta kind of find the ways to balance out what you did so you don't have a 31-0 loss again.
When you do that, does it just help you realize the standard of like how good you really have to be to win a national? And this program did it not many years ago.
Yeah.
But how good you really have to be in a given year to win a national championship?
Yeah, I mean, you realize that the margin of error is just very slim as you keep deeper into the road. When he just had. Around that time, he has some crazy games. We had a lot of tough teams, and we always kept it close, but the margin of error is bigger. And then playing against Clemson, the margin of errors are so small. We get turnovers after turnover and get turnover on downs. We can't really let that slide against a team like that at that time.
Graham, I was curious about your bowl prep. Who are the young guys that have flashed in your mind this year?
I feel like Blue Smith has come alive. I mean, I thought you guys already hear about Tommy, Tyreek, and Teron. You always hear them. Taraja, you always hear about him. Besides the main guys you do not hear, I would say Nick Petit and Blue Smith.
Wait, those young defensive linemen, you feel good about the future of the defensive line when you're gone?
I do.
Because those guys, they've established themselves.
Yeah.